Okay, here we are, week 4 of the Commando training course at Lympstone. 3 weeks gone, day in and day out, hard work. Keep yourself fit, keep yourself clean, be presentable, and of course, we're looking further down the line for the last week is, am I going to get the green beret after all this hard work and effort? And of course, John is thinking exactly the same, but we don't change anything that we're doing. We still train hard, we work hard through the day, lots of rope courses, lots of endurance, lots of everything to try and get that green beret. And that's all I'm thinking about. The training through the third week was now being stepped up, and it was likely to be the guys that were left on that third week, bar an injury, would make the nucleus of the guys that went through and got the green beret at the end. And more or less that's exactly what happened. So we decided to keep the same routine we had. Work hard, play hard, have a beer, get ready for the next day. And that went on through the final week. Rope courses, endurance runs, mud runs, all sorts of stuff. But now a lot of them were being against the time, to make sure that you were inside the time limits that were set by the commando training instructors by the Royal Marines. So it was work hard, play hard, I've got to say. Looking forward to it. And of course, on mine, along with, as it is this day and age, or was the culmination of the 9-miler run. Only 9 miles, but actually it's in full fighting order and carrying a weapon. And you're trying to stay together as a group, as a team. And of course, some people are slacking slightly. That's the way it is. You dig in, you help them, and you try to push them on. At the same time, you know fine well you have to make your own timings count. Otherwise, you could be the one that fails. And of course, that's what we did. And it was a great part of my army career because, as I say, it's where I met John. And it's where I've ended up with him now, albeit he was Royal Engineers and I was Royal Artillery. It was a common goal to get the green beret at the end. I keep saying that because you have to have it in your mindset. Everything else doesn't count. We've come through the hard part, and do not let your standards slip. That's one thing. Neither of us did that. So the teamwork that was shown, we integrated with everybody. Everybody integrated with us. And it's really nice to look back on the times I had, albeit all those years ago now, which seems incredible long time. Well, it is. And of course, as we approached the final days of the course, the 9-miler, as some people thought, was the killer, but looking forward to it. And when we formed up for that and sat down, first of all, we had a briefing, then we're up and ready to go. And of course, the Royal Marine instructors made sure that the pace that they went at is the pace that we, the would-be commandos, would set, and that would be it. We'd be off. As we disappeared into the distance, already looking forward to it, of course, knowing fine well you pass this, and unless you've done something stupid which they haven't mentioned to you yet, chances are you would be there to get the coveted green beret at the end. So I can't remember exactly. I suppose maybe 30 of us left, and every one of them fit guys, every one of them working for each other. But as I say, you've got your own timings to bear in mind, because if you go outside the timings yourself helping others, there's every chance that you could fail yourself through that very course. Nobody wanted to do that. Everybody wanted to win the berry that they worked so hard to get. So as we went on, there were one or two I can remember fell by the wayside, a couple of injuries. But the nucleus that started the 9 miler finished it, and great achievement by everybody. Huge sigh of relief at the end, and then you wait for the instructors to decide who's passed, who hasn't passed. That, of course, is done as a sit down. Once we're back in camp, we've gone out for a beer, and of course, you'll find out who will be on that magic parade that they had at Limston in my day, where the green berries are presented to you.